Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be going over a crazy, probably one of the most insane legendary farms that we have so far found in Borderlands 4. Now, I do want to point out that this could get patched. We don't know. Take advantage of it while you can. So what you want to do is come over to Carcadia Burns at the main faction town. Here it is on the map. So during your story playthrough, you will have the choice of leaving the Fade Fields to come over to Terminus Range or Carcadia Burns. Go to Carcadia Burns. If you don't, then you can always come here later. Don't feel like you missed out. But come to the main hub. Here it is on the map. It's going to be, yeah, like I said, the main faction town. And eventually, during this area, you will get a side mission right over here. Let me zoom in here. Called Bend of the Line. And this mission has something crazy at the end of it. So we're going to go ahead and show how the mission's completed, because it is a little bit confusing and it tricked my brain. So I'm going to speedrun you guys through the mission and show you how to get to the crazy legendary farm. So first off, pick up the mission, Bend of the Line. We're going to grab that now. And there's going to be a lot of dialogue. And basically this mission consists of going to vending machines and buying and selling rarity in a certain order. It's very strange. There's a backstory to it with Zane. But at the very end of the mission, you unlock this farm. So at this point, the mission's telling you to inspect the machine, and if you're not listening to dialogue, you will be very lost during this mission. So on the back side of it, we have a symbol. Go ahead and examine that. So basically what it's saying is you need to sell. This is the cross out. Sell a green, sell a blue, sell a blue, in that order. In fact, it tells you on the mission there. Sell green, sell blue, sell blue. So it is kind of a, game here. So we're going to go green, blue, blue. And if you do it right, the vending machine's going to glitch out. So the main premise of this mission is to find the legendary vending machine. So let's keep it going. For the second vending machine, here it is on the map. I'm going to zoom out. You'll have the waypoint so you know where to go, but just know there's multiples. This is the one we're going to cover right here. Vending machine's empty. So you have to figure out how to crack the code. If you go to the back side of the vendor, you will find the code, but it is going to be different this time. So we have green, purple, blue, green. And they don't have the cross out. So what it's saying here is you need to buy back a green, purple, blue, green in that order. So what we need to do is sell to the vendor a green, purple, blue, green. So let's just do, let's see here. So by rarity and sell that. There we go. All right, so now these items are in the vendor. If we go to the buyback, now we need to buy in that order. Remember, the order is green, purple, blue, green. So we buy the green, a purple, a blue, and a green. We crack the code, and now on to the next vendor. Yeah, this mission will stump a lot of people if you don't know what to do. For the third vendor, Dude got crushed. So you can see here it is on the map. Head here. And you will follow the arrows. So arrows tell you to go up the stairs. And we're going to go ahead and jump up here. Parkour to the ladder. Arrows go this way, so we're going to head over here, and in this area is going to be the next code. So for this one, you don't have to worry about it because an NPC is doing this part of the mission. So disregard this code, you don't have to memorize it. It's just part of the mission. Basically, NPC is also hunting the legendary vendor. So you do have to trip this waypoint, and then you can head to the third vendor. Alright, now we're at the third vendor, so here it is on the map. And once you get here, you'll deal with an NPC. We're past that part now. So on the back side of this vendor will be the third code. So on the back side, we have sell green, sell purple, sell blue, sell purple. Green, purple, blue, purple. Come back to the vendor. So you can buy the stuff from the vendor if you don't have it on you. So I'm going to buy a, what was it? Green, purple, blue, purple. So green there. Okay, then I got to sell some of my stuff. So let's do a green, sell a purple. I kind of want to keep some of this stuff. Okay, green, purple, sell a blue, and sell one more purple. Let's do this one. There we go. We glitched out the vendor, and we should be heading to the final one. All right, we made our way to the next vendor, and I do apologize. There's one more vendor. I promise the next one is the last one. But here it is on the map. You can follow your waypoint. Not too hard to find. And on the back side, very simple. We have the cross out, so sell a green, sell a blue, sell a purple, sell a legendary. So this mission does ask you to sell one legendary, but I promise it's worth it. So just grab some, trash legendary you don't need. So yeah, what was the code? Green, blue, purple, legendary. Just up the rarity scale. So we're going to sell because they have crossouts. Let's do a green. Let's see here. There we go. Green, blue, purple, and then some legendary. What do I get rid of? Legendary. Boom. We glitched out the final vendor, and now we can finally head to the legendary vendor. But be careful, you need to set this farm up in a very specific way, and I will show you how to do that. So what we're going to do is follow the power line from that vendor, and it leads us right to the area we need to go to. And it's just right around the corner. Here it is. Yeah, all these guys are on the hunt for the legendary vendor. We're gonna beat him there. Make our way down, and there it is. But we have to fight the vendor, so let's get to the boss fight. Alright, now to fight this guy. He does have a lot of HP, but he's not like too dangerous. Just spam your best weapon, and he'll like change cycles. As you go through the fight, he will change into like a health vendor, Maurice vendor and stuff, but you can't access the vendor yet. It's just part of the fight mechanics. So all of the guys are gone now. It's just a 1v1. Cool. Okay, there's Maurice vendor. We'll take him out. And after this, we get access to one of the best legendary farms in the game. Okay, please don't die. I said it wasn't hard, I promise. Oh, okay. Alright. Second one, we're good. Alright, before you go shopping, you want to maximize farming speed. And the vendor is going to be way over there. But the closest save station to this vendor is right here. So go ahead and trip this save on the map before you start shopping. And so that when you save quit and want to refresh the vendor, it will, you know, you'll be at the closest location to the vendor. So we trip this save here. And from here, if you're on PC, you can back up your saves. So go to your saves folder. It's going to be Document, My Games, Borderlands 4. Basically the same directory you kind of do it for the previous game for like BL2, BL3. So save folder, save games, numbers folder, profiles, client. And you want to find your save that you're playing currently. So go to date modified and make sure you're playing the last save that's saved. So it's going to be number 1 here. We'll Control C, make a copy of that. And just throw it outside the folder, that's fine. So now we have a backup. And we can repeat this farm over and over. Now, if you are playing on console, I don't know at this point in time if you guys have cloud save. Hopefully you do. You can put your save on cloud and then like re-download it to repeat this farm over and over. But if not, you can at least save quit farm and get 1 legendary out of the vendor. For PC, you could back up your save or put your save on read-only to farm it infinitely. Now that we've done that, let's go ahead and act like we're repeating a farm. So we spawn in, we're at the save station, run through the gate here. You're going to pass over this void, and this is going to be the fastest path to the vendor that I've been able to find. I looked around and I could not find any saves or save stations closer to this machine. So it is a bit of a trek, but it is a powerful farm, and I think it is worth the trek. And we're going to head around the corner. And you can drive your bike through the cave too, so just keep that in mind if you want to maximize farming speed. And at the bottom is your vendor. Jump down, and we can check inside. Let's see, does it have anything good? I'm pretty geared up right now, but if there's nothing good, you can save quit, jump back in, and run back to the vendor. But if you're on PC, or if you're able to back up your save on console with the cloud saving, then you can go ahead and buy an item, and that will end the farm, but you'll have a backup of the save. So let's say I want to buy the Anarchy. I'm going to buy that. Boom, the vendor's now, you know, done. So what I can do from here is open my inventory and go to that Anarchy we just got. There it is. And we're going to mark it as bank. And then from there, you're going to set it to the bank. Hold B, and now it's, you know, stored in the bank. Cool thing about PC is your bank is a separate save. It's your profile save. So when we back up our save back to the previous part in which we did not shop at this vendor yet, the profile is still saving that copy of the item you just put in the vendor, or in the bank. So what we're going to do from here is save quit, back to the main menu. We're going to open our save folder. Let's just get back to that area of my games, Borderlands 4, saves, save games, numbers folder, profiles. I'm going to grab that save we backed up just a second ago, copy it, Control C, delete that save we just shopped on. Remember, the Anarchy is stored on profiles, so that we have a copy of it. Control V, now we have a copy of the save put back in. We're going to shuffle our Vault Hunters, so jump on a different Vault Hunter here. And then jump back to the current Vault Hunter. And what that's going to do is refresh the save and read it as, oh hey, you didn't shop at that vendor yet, so therefore you can do one shop again. And we still have that copy of the Anarchy in the vendor. So you can cheese a bunch of legendaries for free, and you can see we're back at this area. But do keep in mind, I can see this getting patched pretty soon, so take advantage of it while you can. But if not, you know, this is going to be a powerful early game farm, because you can go to Carcadia Burns pretty early on and start this mission. So let's drive back one more time and do one more shopping spree, and hopefully something good. Let's see. Bus Axe, Potato Thrower, Lucky Clover, Foxtrot, Sideshow, Hellwalker. Yeah, Hellwalker's pretty good. I do have one of those. And the Rainbow Vomit. This is a very nice item too. And yeah, that's pretty much the farm. If you want to, also, you can, you know, unlock this farm early on, and then do your playthrough. Let's say you're like level 20, and you do this farm, you know, you grab a legendary out of the vendor, throw it in the bank, back up your save. You can come back here at level 30 and shop for level 30 items out of this vendor, or come back at 50 and, you know, farm level 50 items out of this vendor. Basically, it's legendaries on demand at any level, and again, I can see this getting nerfed, but take advantage of it while you can. Anyways, that's going to be it for the video today, so shop to your heart's desire, and enjoy it while it lasts. You guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.